All right, all you gorgeous women, couldn't stay away. Actually, today is make all my videos, knock them out day because we have so many things coming up right now. I can't even tell you what's going on the leadership board right now. Like, it's insane, insane. So stick with us. We're gonna go fast. This is Twitter. I'm going to knock Twitter out really quick. So what I suggest, if you have never used Twitter before, um, absolutely, they have an app you can download, and it works great on your phone. But if you can help it at all, and you're not familiar with Twitter, I recommend starting with the website first. The website's a lot more user-friendly, a lot more Facebook-friendly, I guess. If you're familiar with how Facebook works, the Twitter website works really well. The same way. I don't recommend going right off the bat to Twitter app. I downloaded Twitter app first, and I had it forever, and I hated it, and I didn't want to use it. And one day I decided to get on Twitter's website, and I was like, oh, well, maybe it's not so bad after all. And once I got familiar with using Twitter online on an actual website, Twitter on the app came so much easier. So again, start there first, okay? So here we're going to do a how-to, how to set up, how to edit, and different idea posts that you can use. All right, so first things first, Google Twitter, or if you're not familiar, it's twitter.com. You're going to want to click join. And again, you're going to want to use an email that you've used for Pure Romance. Keep everything uniform, keep it all in one place. And your username, you also want to do something PR related. Your phone number, this just connects you to friends that you may have on your phone, makes your login easier, definitely. So go ahead and do that. Don't skip it. They're going to send you a text verification just like they did with Snapchat we talked about earlier. So don't skip this part. It's not going to hurt anything. All right, verify your phone number. You're going to get a text just like you did. And then, yay, can you tell who set up their Twitter online? She did all these for me. Yay, thanks, Kathy. Okay, so it's pretty cool. It gives you a little welcome. All right, here is going to pop up what you're interested in. This would be things that are going to pop up, accounts for you to follow on Twitter based on your interests. Now, if you want to use this as, you want personal information as far as things that apply to you, your personal interest, then absolutely go ahead and like all of the things on there that are your personal interest. If you want to keep this more business related, I personally wouldn't add anything from this list. It's going to fill up your Twitter with maybe things that you don't necessarily care to see while you're working. Totally your call, however you decide to go about it, but those are going to give you suggestions for accounts to add. And so once you've liked all those things, a list of all this stuff pops up. Make note here, ladies, especially for my social media newbies. You see that select all right there? Yeah, uncheck that, okay? Because if you're not paying attention and you just click through real quick, every single thing that is checkmark there is going to be added to your Twitter, okay? So I'm copying another video while I'm doing this. I told you I'm a Tuscan queen right now. Okay. So anyway, so again, if you want to follow different things, if you want different information, absolutely, by all means, go ahead. But make sure you scroll through there and see what's really on there, because sometimes they throw some things in that you would not normally be interested in, and it's just off the wall. So make sure you're really paying attention at this point. All right, customize your profile. Once you've done that, I highly recommend getting started. Again, we want to use business professional photos of our faces only. Try not to use pictures of product. Try not to use pictures of Pure Romance media. Your customers and your clients, they want to see you. They want to know your face. They want to know what you look like. So use a professionally shot photo of yourself. If you haven't had professional headshots made, I highly recommend it. If you've ever done a photo shoot with your family and they did just a picture just of you, that would be fantastic. But it's definitely all about appearance on social media, so you definitely want to play the part. So you can either upload a photo or you can take a photo. If you have webcam capabilities, you can absolutely take a photo. Just remember, professionalism is key at this point. All right. Next point, it'll tell you add your Gmail contacts. Do you use AOL? Do you use a Yahoo? Do you use something else for your Pure Romance business? Then you can absolutely click that use a different email service. Just Google's pretty standard these days. So just like it's searched for contacts for Snapchat, it's going to do the same thing here. And if anybody has a Twitter account, it's going to let you know ahead of time. Yay, you're set up and ready to go. Okay, so see how this looks a lot like Facebook. It's similar. So it's really easy to learn how to use Twitter if you do it online first. Okay, now let's go through some fun stuff. Okay. Up at the top, right-hand side up there, the picture you used is going to be there, okay? You want to click on that picture, and then the very first link is click for View Profile, okay? Now, it's going to open. You want to click Edit Profile. At this point, you're going to want to make sure your name is in there, just like it is on all your other Pure Romance stuff. Bio, for your biography right there. Do not write a novel, okay? It looks bad. Nobody's going to read it. Keep it simple. Social media is all about quick, fast. Now, if I wanted to read a book, I would sit down and read a book. So make sure you're doing bullet points. Like for mine, I put mother, wife, Pure Romance. I think I put Pure Romance Senior Consultant, San Antonio. Just bullet points that described me without being, hi, my name is Mary, blah, blah, blah. Nobody's going to read that, okay? After that location, definitely put where you're at. So that way, if anybody comes across your Twitter that is in the area, they can kind of narrow down where you are. Definitely put your website on there, ladies. Like, there's no reason to not put your website on there. Free advertisement. Add a cute photo in the top. I recommend either something Pure Romance or something motivational, okay? Because this is also a great recruiting tool. So motivational, I think the beginning of mine, the picture on mine says, what are you waiting for? That was the theme from conference. So I made a picture with a bunch of clouds in the background, and it says, what are you waiting for? And that's my banner photo. And don't forget to save as you go, because otherwise you're going to lose everything. You're going to be mad. Type in the search bar up at the top once you've gone back to your home page. And I highly recommend, I don't know if you can see this because my face might be in the way. Let's move it down. Okay. I highly recommend adding Pure Romance. So it would be at Pure Romance, at Inspire PR. That's the quarterly newsletter. And add Patty and add Chris. So that's at Patty Brisbane and at Pink Collar CEO. Okay. So add them. Like, I'm telling you, if you tag them and stuff, they're going to retweet it. They're going to favorite it. They're going to talk about you. Okay. So every chance you get, add them to it. Now, don't be all crazy and put them in every post. But like if you have something, you signed a new recruit or things are looking up for you or you booked 5 parties this week and you're just blowing and going, then that's when you want to tag them and let them know, hey, I'm succeeding. Look at me. Okay. Weird. I didn't want to go. Sorry. Okay. Now, once you click on a page, like if you see someone's page that you like, you're just going to click that follow button, okay? So once you click that follow button, they're going to constantly show up in your feed. Every time they make a tweet, you're going to see it. Go back to click your picture and click View Profile again. And click on Tweet up top. You are officially ready to tweet. It is time to go. Time to grow your wings and fly. Just kidding. All right, so helpful Twitter hints, okay? This is where hashtags actually got started. Hashtag, okay? So keep it simple and keep it memorable. Okay? There are so many hashtags floating around. I feel like people just like stick whatever they want behind a hashtag, which was a pound sign for all you youngins. They put that behind, they just put anything in there, and then it gets crazy, and like you're trying to read it and break up the words, and it just gets confusing. So keep it simple, keep it short. I recommend hashtag PR by your name, hashtag party with your name. Okay. And the reason for that is because when you're talking in your parties, you can be like, hey, I'll give you 10% off any one item tonight if you go to your Twitter and tag me in a Twitter and hashtag PR by Mario. Free advertisement. Now all of their friends are going to see that post, okay? Make sure that you're also familiar with corporate hashtags. Hashtag pure romance, hashtag best party ever, hashtag world conference, whatever it is. Make sure you're familiar with those and that you use those, okay? Now, you only have 140 characters. 140 characters, okay? That includes punctuation, that includes spaces, that includes links, that includes everything, okay? Keep it short, keep it simple, okay? If you want to write a long thing, go back to Facebook. Do not post it on your Twitter, okay? If you have a web address that you want to link to, there's this great website, http://goo.gl, okay? And what happens is if you've got a really long, crazy web link that you want to post on your Twitter, take that really crazy long link, copy it, post it in on that website, and click generate link, and it will actually shorten it significantly. It will still link to that website, but it won't take a bunch of your characters since you're already at a limit, okay? Again, if you want corporate to see you, make sure you're tagging them. There are the official Twitter handles. If you are wanting to copy them, those are them. Retweets. If you see a tweet that you like and you want to share with your peeps, then you're going to retweet that, okay? It'll say retweet RT. I highly recommend putting your own information in the beginning, because otherwise you just look like you're constantly retweeting other people's ideas, and that's not good. We want to be individual. We want to do our own thing. So definitely retweets are okay, but make sure you put your own info in the front, okay? Twitter does have a mobile app. Like I said, I recommend it online before you try using the app, but definitely download the app, play with it. If you have any questions, definitely come to me, to Kathy, your upline, whoever, and then that way we can help you get familiar with the app. Now, if you have any other questions about Twitter, I will be happy to answer those for you, but I condensed that really, really quickly. Kathy said, don't talk a lot, just keep going and show them how to do it. So you're officially a Twitter follower. Weird, I know. But if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks so much.